Embarrassed. Can't handle it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
Yeah, it's 'cause
live.
I knew it was for your
I am Killer Noise.
entertainment.
This is episode 6 of Baseball on Call Live. I am Killer Noise, and we got some special guests. Actually, we got the usual guest. What's up? Say your name, man. I don't want to introduce you. You should introduce yourself, brother.
That's fine. You can introduce me. My name's Holly. Everybody knows me. All right. Anywhere you should broadcast, anywhere this is broadcasting, people will know.
Making a very special appearance. All the way from Upland. He's
from the land of hail.
From the land of hail.
Storms. And we also got
storms.
Hailstorm.
That's it. Wait to the camera.
Alex, that's it.
Wait to the camera. So what's up, guys? This is episode 6. So look, we just we were having a lot of technical difficulties. We would have been on a lot earlier, but technical difficulties prevented that. It's been raining, so we were gonna watch the Angel game. Miraculously, we were gonna watch the Angel game, but I guess it was raining out here in SoCal. I don't know how hard it was raining. Did you guys hear about how hard? I know you guys were talking about how hard it was raining. But I guess it rained so hard here in SoCal that they canceled the game?
No, postponed.
Well, that's our guess, right?
Well, cancel, postpone. Postpone's the same thing as canceled. Now, a delay, that means they'll be back and they'll play in a bit. But
you're right. Postpone. Like, game's over.
That's why I'm here. I don't know about baseball.
Hey, no, remember we were talking about double headers?
Yes.
In this situation.
In terms of what?
Yeah, well, I was like, how many double headers have there been this season? He said not that many. And
there's been a few, but not that many.
Yeah, so this is another one that's going to.
Oh, so causes a doubleheader?
Yeah, it's gonna cause
force.
Hey, real quick,
when
you when there's a doubleheader, you buy tickets to both games, or you gotta get the fuck out and then the next batch.
It depends because I know they honor if you buy one game that got canceled or postponed by the rain.
Oh, those same people get their.
They honor it,
or whatever.
They call it the rain check.
Oh, shit.
Now I don't know if that's where the term came, but
well, if we got any fucking listeners that know what the deal is.
Well, most likely they're gonna hold on to their tickets, and if they do reschedule that game, they will honor that ticket.
But I know, well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, they have a doubleheader. The people that watch the first game got to get out. Or they probably do it reverse, right? They have maybe the game that got postponed first. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not 100% sure how that happens.
Curious, right?
Maybe it's a 2-for-1. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I know for sure they do honor that game. I mean, you guys want to Google it, find out what happens in a doubleheader as far as tickets. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. We don't really deal with a lot of that here in LA because it rarely rains. And when it does rain, it rains like a lot for a little bit, for not that long. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody just goes crazy.
Everyone gets all scared.
Yeah, everybody gets all scared and
for 5 minutes.
For about 5 minutes. Yeah, exactly. So regardless, we actually have the network on right now, and who's playing? I haven't even paid attention to who's playing. Looks like the Cubs for sure.
Cubs versus the Phillies. Cubs
against the freaking Phillies.
In the bottom of the
Javi, just looking at this.
Yeah, Cubs up 7-3.
Where are they?
Where are they playing it?
Yeah. Oh, I'll be able to tell right away if I keep saying it.
Well, don't look at
just you can't tell
just by looking at it. Well, the blue ones, so they're Cubs.
The Cubs.
There's a lot of blue people.
No, that.
Look, people in blue. I mean. And it says blue, and it says Cubs.com.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, so what are you saying?
And it says Fannie Mae, so that's Caesar.
Nah, it used to be Sally Mae.
Oh, Sally
Mae.
No, I was talking about Fannie phone. Your Fannie.
I'm looking at these teams, and I think that's like quintessential baseball, like Cubs versus Phillies.
Yeah.
Like if you're out there,
that
definitely. Game is like.
Yeah,
you're watching like a sick ass.
Yeah, those are kind of like those are postmark teams, right? Like Cubs, Phillies. You think of obviously the Yankees, the Red Sox. Those are like teams that have been around and have a strong fan base. You know what I'm saying? They could play almost anywhere, and they'll pull out some fans. And obviously the Dodgers are becoming that team as well. If not, I've already been.
Yeah, the Dodgers been everywhere they play at.
I don't
real quick. First base is wearing.
You don't consider the Dodgers?
Hey, real quick. First base is wearing his undershirt is blue.
This one right?
No, first base
for the Phillies,
which is weird. Like, weren't you supposed to be wearing? They're wearing blue.
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to be wearing red since she goes with red anyways?
I've noticed MLB's been a lot more lenient as far as uniform. I mean, dude, you see like a lot of that neon green around. Where almost every player, not every player, but a lot of team uses that neon green.
As soon as you see him, you're gonna be like, "Whoa, something's off right now." What's that?
Show me.
like the TV's.
Maybe it's like in football, hobby where they
Oh, no, they're
interchange
No, they're strict on
clothing.
Nah, they're not in it.
that. They're strict on that.
Oh no, wait.
Wait, what?
No,
Oh, that's second.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wait, what? That's not.
Second base.
What did you? That was second base, brother. So right now we have the Phillies playing against the Cubs. Cubs are up. They're literally up 7-3. They're up to bat right now. It's 1-1 count on. That looks like
Looks familiar.
Sherbert,
I don't
Sherbert,
Schwarber.
Sherbert, Herbert.
Hey, did you mention what happened with the Dodgers? Just so everybody knows.
Yeah, Dodgers got creamed on
Yeah,
literally
Whoa.
today. They probably lost like
Not
8-1,
literally.
9-1. They just had a bad
Not
game.
literal.
No,
Not
I was listening to the game on my way over on driving here. It took me almost 2 hours to get home from work. But Rich Hill was pitching. It was a pitcher's duel for like the first 4 to 5 innings, and then dude, all hell broke loose for the Dodgers. They gave up.
On
like-
Rich Hill.
I think Rich Hill was
No,
part of it.
He was out.
How mad was Richo?
Oh, he was. He hit.
Yeah,
he hit
most-
something.
yeah,
Did
most
he,
like-
did
Oh,
Yeah,
was he?
He hit the like water cooler.
Cedar,
You guys saw that?
He's the
I
maddest
saw
pitcher.
like
Matt Rich
replays
Hill.
while they were
Yeah.
replaying
Oh
some stuff.
shoot, I didn't see
Like
that.
he punched the water cooler. To me, weird.
I could've
Don't
told
lie,
you
bro.
that
Did he or
yesterday.
not?
I could have told you that yesterday. This was gonna punch something the next day when he pitches.
Well, he
Hey,
does
he's
seem
old
like
as fuck, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I think they
Sure.
gave him an.
I guess.
I mean,
They
I
gave
don't,
him another
Like,
chance.
I
Right?
don't, it's just like what is old as fuck?
like 39,
Oh,
like for
yeah,
baseball, for
a
baseball.
pitcher. Yeah,
Like
he's
baseball.
up there though.
Oh, he's 39. Yeah.
39.
Oh, dude, I'm like, dude, like 39. 's not
He got
bad.
a 1-year deal, right?
He probably had like a 2-year deal, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, he's still effective. I'm not gonna front. He has that
Yeah,
like really
he's
super
had a
slow
lot of rough
curveball.
games, though.
He pitches a lot like Kershaw's pitching right now, as far as like that slow curveball, really good curveball. Those are the first strikes. It's his out pitch, and then he he throws people off with his 89-mile-per-hour fastball. You know what I'm saying?
That's an old man fucking pitcher.
Yeah. So it's crazy how the
Never-
Dodgers now
never
have
Like
Like,
should have blown right by you. Though.
two pitchers just like that
Hey,
in
the
Kershaw
Dodgers
and Hill.
always keep an old man around all the time.
Yeah, I
All
know.
the time. They
Yeah.
always got like that one, like
They do it.
Hudley.
Well, you got to have that
No,
veteran presence, brother.
Yeah.
Huh?
You got to have that veteran presence every now and then.
that shit, right?
Of course, Lloyd would say.
Hey, that to me is the equivalent of boxing, which it makes sense. Like, hey, he has the experience. It's like,
Hey, Rocky's corner man. Well, Rocky's cut man.
I get it. I guess it applies better in baseball. Like, all right,
But
better.
hey, I mean, as corny as it sounds, yeah, it might be somewhat effective.
Yeah, you look up to this
Especially
guy. like,
yeah, dude.
Especially
in
with
ba-
young pitchers. You don't
in
think Walker
baseball-
Buehler's picking Kershaw and Hill's brain as far as like, hey, why do you go here? Or,
I
he's just
get it,
picking his
Hey,
brain
to
as
tell
far
you
as
the
asking
truth, to tell you the
questions.
truth. Yeah,
But I feel like specifically the Dodgers do
like
it more.
they could be doing it strictly for that. Like, look, we have some young players. Hey, let's get a veteran in here to help. He's gonna almost help us coach these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're the managers, but this guy's really gonna show them all the gems. We have no baseball experience, or some managers don't.
But they have in-game experience,
Yeah, exactly.
which
Like,
goes a
hey,
long
man,
way,
talk
dude.
to these fucking kids.
These
you know
young
what I'm
stud.
saying?
I wanted to ask too about baseball and coaches. It's the only sport where the coaches have to wear a uniform.
What are you talking about?
It's always funny
Oh.
when they get into arguments and then like they come out with it, like they're mad and they're in a uniform. It's like, dude, you're in a uniform.
I know
What
they're
the
like
fuck?
they're usually out of shape, so it looks funny.
Yeah.
That's
But,
what
like,
Hey,
when they're
hey,
mad, bro, they're like
hey.
mad, but they're like, dude, you're
Hey,
in a uniform. bro.
picture the manager like at home getting ready.
Hey, no,
as-
picture Phil Jackson fool, going out to talk to Red.
Hey,
in shorts and,
with the
oh,
uniform?
hey,
Big-ass
and the
jersey?
tank top.
Hey, it's funny. I was just saying.
Yeah, I think you're right. I never thought about
managers
that.
getting ready at home. They don't
Who?
get ready at home. The managers
Oh, the manager.
get
Wait.
ready at the house.
Oh, so they
They
drive to work and they're
But they
Oh
know,
my
they know,
gosh.
right? They get ready in the
hey,
clubhouse.
hey, wait,
In the
do
clubhouse.
they like it though? Do they like dressing up?
Yeah, I think they
The
do.
managers.
Yeah,
I
they
think
do. I think
it's
they do.
tradition, bro.
Put on my jersey.
Well, think about this. As much as it's like funny to us, to them it's like, yeah, dude, like this is. I wear
This
a
is how they've been
fucking
doing
suit
it.
every fucking day. What, like, let me wear a
I
fucking
doubt they're
uniform.
wearing suits.
Well, you know what
The
I'm
manager?
saying.
The
You know
baseball?
what I'm saying. Like, this is my one
What's his
chance
name?
to fucking
I don't
rock
even-
a.
What are you talking
The
about?
coach. The fucking Dodgers.
In baseball? Oh,
No.
Dave Roberts?
Dave Roberts.
Nah,
I
Dave
can't-
Roberts.
I've
look
never
like,
seen- I've never
Dave
seen him
Roberts wears fucking Lee's, fool. Lee's pants
And a
Hey,
bun shirt.
What kind of truck does or car does Dave Roberts drive?
Dave
A
Roberts.
truck. Like a
Uh,
Silverado.
Yeah,
You think it's
Silverado.
Silverado? I don't think so.
Silverado.
What does he look like he drives? Like a sports car?
Mercedes or something.
I see a truck. Like he's
Yeah, I
he's
don't
good
see
with
it.
his hands. Like he likes farming.
Yeah. He looks
He
like
wants that truck.
Nah, I think his job's like you could say like it's important enough to like just drive a car. Like
I don't see him driving
He's
a
not
car.
doing anything that needs a truck.
No, I
So, yeah,
know.
I think
but
he- I think he-
but it's
Look,
a
check
mental
this
thing.
out. So check this out. Jimmy Fallon came out a while back talking about, oh, I just bought a truck, right? I just bought a truck. Well, one thing is he's from New York, right? So
He live there?
huh?
He lives there? Or he's from there?
I'm sure he's got a place in the city.
So it's kind of strange for him to be buying
so
a
I'm
truck.
just like, yeah, a truck. Dick Jimmy Fallon.
I know.
Like,
I don't think.
like it's just a weird, but doesn't mean he shouldn't be able to have one. It's just like Dave Roberts. Like, why can't he have one? But it's just like, look,
I
he
can see
has so
Roberts.
money. Like when he has that kind of money, do they go camping? Do they go off roading? I don't know. Doesn't that sound kind of weird?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're usually like don't have the need to have a
Nah,
truck
they're always in
in
fucking
cars and
award shows
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever the fuck.
yeah, they're getting driven around.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like
yeah.
they have a car, but
Yeah.
it's like
Are they buying sofas? Are they buying fucking
Well,
teles? that they
I'm
gotta go
pretty
pick
sure
up?
they are. I mean, coaches and managers are more under the radar than players. You know what I'm saying? Players, they probably have their buddies and their friends, and probably
No,
coaches and managers do the same thing
Yeah.
too. They have their entourage. You know what I'm saying?
but
Who
I'm
probably
saying,
do, and they get paid. They pay them for that.
You're
Who
talking
knows?
about a truck versus a car, or even like an SUV.
Are you saying they're
Like
putting
a
it to
truck,
use?
I just think is like, if you got money, it's rare when people have trucks. Rare. You know, maybe
Yeah, I see what
maybe
you're
these
Unless
guys
they live that
maybe,
life.
No,
like
no,
they-
maybe these guys. Well, but this is LA though. We're talking about he's in LA. Maybe these guys in what is it like? Maybe up north, maybe more like, hey, I drive a truck because sometimes the weather is a little rough and I just like to be like kind of secure.
Yeah.
You know, but for LA, it's like, dude, like
Yeah.
the weather here is usually nice.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna have a car. You know, why am I gonna drive a big car, big truck?
Oh, no, correct. Oh, no, he didn't.
He was fucking with him. Oh shit.
Hey, this is a Philly thing or a Cubs thing, no? The race, the sausage race. whatever that
Phillies, right?
The sausage race.
Oh, what is
it
it?
looks like it's usually the Washington,
What is that?
Oh yeah.
the Nationals,
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
and also
That
I
was
think
a
the
replay, but to
Brewers.
somebody else.
The Brewers,
Oh.
Milwaukee also has something like that as
Oh
well.
yeah.
I
Is
think
it-
the Nationals do it with the presidents, and then the sausage race is actually Milwaukee. The Brewers do that.
Oh.
Hey, tell your idea about the race thing.
Well,
We're watching. I think it was a Dodger
yeah.
game.
It was a Dodger game, was it?
It was some game, and they're having a race. They had like cardboard cutouts of players'
Heads.
heads. And
Like
they were
big
like,
ones.
They were
like,
passing them like from one section to the next, and like the crowd
they
gets
were
in it.
racing. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they were
But
racing
Cedar
to see.
asked what would be a good idea for everybody to be involved in it.
Because
'Cause,
if you're
sometimes-
not in the race, it's like fuck. Like, oh, I want to be in the race. Oh, I'm like in the upper deck. Like,
So you're some they're doing the wave down there. You're like fuck, like, they're in
Yeah.
it, but I ain't in it. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
asking how can everybody be in it?
what's a good way for everyone to be?
In that like a part of that race that's going on in that section that you're not part of. Like people are cheering down there, but you're like fuck,
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh fuck, I want to
Put bets on them.
Put what?
Have an ability to do a bet, and then you could probably text it, or
There you go.
there's an app, and then if you win, you get to submit it to the
That's
concession stand, and you get like a drink, a little small
Yeah,
drink
that's
or
another
something.
one.
That's another one.
Cedar Addo,
But yeah,
easy,
pretty
man.
much like that. What I was saying is, when you get your ticket, it's like, okay, you're Bueller, you're fucking Bellinger, you're fucking Rich Hill.
Oh man.
You know,
You're mad ass Rich.
that on the ticket, like everyone gets a scattered one. So when the race come,
Yeah, say that-
start,
yeah.
boom, you're like, oh fuck, I hope my guy wins, because if my guy wins, I get a free fucking
Free hot dog.
right?
And we're talking
So-
as far as like the sausage race or the
Yeah,
president's
exactly.
race in baseball, right?
Yeah,
Sort
yeah.
of. Yeah. Well,
That would be
I think it was a Dodger game. They're having a fucking
Yeah.
race with cardboard heads.
Yeah. They were
But it was
the
a
heads were
section.
fucking going across the
You know what I'm saying?
fucking.
And it was a section only.
Yeah.
Well,
it wasn't
yeah.
in the field.
Yeah, this
It
was
wasn't
No,
in the
not on the
Okay,
field.
got you.
Oh,
But I don't know if it was. I think it was like somebody. It wasn't like. Was it like intentional race? Like somebody probably just like people just started it on their own.
You think so? Because it looked organized.
It looked organized.
Yeah, they were like straight racing.
But
With
then
the
when
heads.
they get cardboard head up?
Yeah, it looked organized because, dude, if it wasn't, people would be fucking going the other way. How do you know? Hey,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
all gonna go that
Yeah.
way, ready, set. You know,
And then okay,
people
but
would
then,
have got hit in the head like, what the fuck is this? Like
Damn, but
a
then-
mile away.
But then yeah, that brings up another one.
What does it bring up?
Some people might try and sabotage like like, oh, I'm gonna fucking stop this one because I have this ticket. No?
Oh yeah. Well, how about the that section doesn't get to compete? They probably already get
I
get a
think what
voucher for something else.
Or
They
yeah,
get
that section is Bueller. This section is that way. Then
Oh yeah.
that way it's sections.
Yeah,
I
There
think
you
once
go.
they find out that they're participating, they don't care who they are. They'll just be like, dude, I just want to win.
Well, yeah, for the most part, but you will
And
get
then the
those
section-
guys that
and then
don't
the
fucking
section
straight
wins.
hold it, like, and it's like, well, all right, you kill the whole thing. They're not
Hey.
gonna do this anymore.
Maybe they do something where they make noise, huh?
Oh,
Like sections.
did they have that
Like the loud, like a
decimal?
like
Yeah,
a
they've
decimal
done that before.
meter.
And
Get
then,
outta
Yeah, they usually do that. I mean, I don't know how accurate those
They do that
those
in
meters
every,
are.
in every basketball game.
do they?
Nah, I just feel like they would. Meter,
No,
the,
it's
the,
just- no,
the,
no,
the
it's-
voice
that's
meter.
not true, that's not true.
Can you
make some noise.
Yeah, everybody
This is like-
makes some noise.
That's just a graphic, dude.
Can you name 3 Universal Baseball sound effects? Like I know. No.
The crack of the bat.
No, fan crowd. Like I know basketball.
Dun, dun, dun,
Defense,
dun,
Oh.
defense. Can you name
Alright.
baseball shit?
dun, dun,
Like a
dun,
chant.
dun.
Right?
Yeah, like let's go, like Dodgers.
Yeah.
Let's go
There's
Yankees.
that one.
Let's
then
go
there's-
Angels. Blah
There's,
blah
there's
blah
a middle
blah.
one.
Take me out to walking.
No. A chant.
It's the
Charge.
Oh yeah,
And there's one more that I can't think of.
No, but that's
Yeah.
fucking. That's actually a war. Fucking.
What
You
would
know,
it
but
be?
like baseball, like you think baseball.
No, yeah.
Like when I hear
That's definitely.
defense, I
That's
think
basketball.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
It
say.
could also be football.
football.
Yeah, they use that in football too.
I never heard of it.
Yeah,
But then again, I
defense.
don't really watch.
But you watch college football.
Hey, how you doing, ladies?
Well, Lays are about to sing the 7-inning stretch. That's what they usually do at Chicago
They bring
Cubs.
some.
They bring celebrities. They bring noteworthy
West.
people to sing the 7th
first
inning
one,
stretch.
Okay.
Take me out to the ball game.
The second one and the first one kind of look similar. But
Hey,
they have-
do
they
the
both
Dodgers
two
have any
noses.
tradition like that? Like, what are their traditions?
The Dodger
Besides
tradition,
Oh,
fucking-
they have the
besides
tradition of
bringing out
throwing
fucking
people out,
Thomas
throwing people
Sowell.
out.
throwing
Stop
out,
people out?
throwing people out.
Hey,
Throwing
look out!
drunk people
Look at
out.
how much the people are into it compared to the Dodger fan.
Well, because this is a tradition. This is a long
That-
tradition
and
of
that's what
having
I'm saying, though.
people sing the 7th inning stretch.
No,
Check
no,
me
I'll
out to
tell
the
you
ball
the
game.
difference right
That's a
now.
huge.
There's more white people than there are
Wow,
Mexican
Cholos.
people. Yeah.
Well, actually, when people do the 7th inning stretch anywhere, I think people really get into it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's part of baseball.
Well,
But
what do
I'm
they do
saying
here?
the
Just-
majority of everyone's
Random-
So 7th inning stretch,
The
and they
problem
have
is, look, the
they
problem
usually
is
have
that
celebrities.
A lot of
No,
people
no,
that are here, they're
right.
like first generation, and they don't have like they don't do well with traditions.
Yeah,
They just don't. They have no affinity to them.
yeah. It's
Is it affinity? Like they
it's
they
like, why am I
don't
doing
have.
this shit?
Yeah, they don't know they have no attachment to it, so they don't know how to like get into it. You know.
Yeah, I know. I'm
right.
trying to think off the top. The Dodgers actually
New
have
York City,
a
yeah.
tradition, something like that. And I mean, besides the
throwing
basics,
drunks out.
no, like besides taking out fucking Valenzuela all the time.
well,
We have Valenzuela.
they're gonna say they have Dodger
Yeah,
tradition
do-
as
do
far as
they
bringing
have-
out
Do they
the
have anything
Dodger
that
legends.
They do every game, you know, like besides the 7th inning stretch.
Yeah,
It's time for It's time for Dodgers baseball in the beginning.
Maybe.
yeah, but that's.
But then I heard
that's
that
a
at
weak
the
one.
Angel game too.
Yeah,
they say
that's-
it's time for Angels baseball.
I'm asking
So-
because I don't know.
That's
I
weak.
don't know.
I mean, you know,
That's
if
why I
that
said I don't
if
know
that's
about
it, that's
baseball.
weak. They should be doing something.
I'm sure
Come on, man.
that somebody like somewhere at every game at
Did you guys?
what's it
Yeah,
called? The Angel at Dodger Stadium is going like this.
Javi, do you remember a few years ago at Dodger Stadium, like around the 7th inning stretch or so, or before or after, they would have the guy that looked like Man versus Food. They had that guy freaking always sing freaking "Don't Stop Believing." You remember that?
Oh yeah, I was there one game.
Oh, dude, it's
It
so
was kind of annoying.
it's because it was you know me. I'm not.
I might have.
I just thought it was fake.
I might have.
I thought the guy was
blocked it out
always
of my
planted there, and he was just an actor. He was part of the show. He wasn't.
Oh, was it like they go to the crowd and then this
Yeah, yeah.
it's fake. Yeah,
And
gotta be fake.
have you guys noticed a lot of that lately,
I think.
especially like in basketball games? And
Yeah,
people like
yeah.
don't like, dude, like they're probably actors.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, that
who
there's
isn't an
always-
actor
that
nowadays?
there's
You know what I'm
always
saying?
a,
Who isn't a
someone
YouTube?
was planted there.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
hey, dude, you're gonna do your dance. We're gonna get you on camera.
We're gonna go viral.
Yeah.
So they had
Yeah,
this
you're
guy
right.
that looked like Man versus Food. What was the guy's name?
Adam Richmond.
That guy.
Adam Fatman.
He looked like him, and he would always sing "Don't Stop Believing." And yeah, I mean, yeah, you
So,
got
yeah, I saw that.
you would
once.
get the crowd going, but you know, after a while,
sorry, but-
I just got tired of it.
Wait,
I'm
they
like,
did
dude,
it all the time.
They would do
And
it
it was
like-
always that
Hey,
fake.
I'm
for a
part-
good season,
Real
for a
quick,
whole, and it was always him.
real
Oh,
quick.
yeah,
I'm part of the
They
problem.
did it every fucking game.
Yeah, just
I'm
about
part of
everything.
the problem because
Damn.
Don't Stop Believing is just not California. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just like
it's East Coast. Yeah, it's East Coast.
They could have picked a better team, I think.
I don't know, I
a
just
better
think
song or
something
something.
from honestly, it should be
What would it be?
like something with California. in it,
Yeah.
Some
Hey, even
California
yeah.
knows how to party.
Hey, honestly,
Like, dude, as corny as that sounds,
it's corny, but it can become
yeah,
just you hear that here all the time. This is when you hear that song.
Exactly. California knows
Like,
how to party. But
Kids like, hey, if you keep a clean like version of it, people like it.
Hey, would you say? I don't remember. I don't know.
Oh no, wait. Isn't don't we have that one song at the end of the game?
Oh yeah,
That's one of the tradition. Yeah.
Is it Newman?
Oh,
Newton?
it is Newman. We love LA. Yeah.
That's
I mean, even that's dated, but I mean, I guess it works because Boston. Speaking of dated, Boston uses Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
But they use that during the 7th inning stretch.
Yeah.
They use Sweet
But
Caroline.
that's, you know what? Dated is fine. I don't.
Yeah, I guess it works. And then also the Cubs, they have their own song, "Go Cubs Go," and it's
Would you
just
say the
one
Cubs
song.
are the most like traditional?
Traditional? They're amongst there. I know Boston for sure, of course. I don't know what New York does, honestly, but yeah, the Cubs are like they have a lot of good fan
New York just
participation
wears
things that they do.
Javi, are there any fans that you like
Fans?
like
Baseball fans?
baseball like you kind of
No, I can't tell what they're like. No.
like me. I like St. Louis.
What?
Just
Yeah, St. Louis is
based
very
off of what?
St. Louis is very
like they'll clap.
they're
like,
passionate.
Oh.
I feel like they're very quiet. They pay
would say-
attention to the game.
I would say maybe I guess Boston maybe.
Yeah.
Boston. Okay, but think about it's like us, but not as it's rowdy.
But
I think it's controlled.
Smarter.
Hey, but everyone's
Smarter.
looking
As
at
much
the
as-
fucking game.
Yeah, everyone's looking at the game.
Everybody's actually paying
I was
attention.
watching.
They're not in the line trying
real quick,
to get
I
a
was watching
$11 hot dog.
some what's it called a video about some guy ranking all 50 states, and one of the top states that he ranked was
Boston?
no, it's not Boston,
New York.
Boston's Massachusetts.
Which is
And
Boston.
he was saying, yeah, I know, but I'm saying like because that's the Massachusetts, like Boston's the biggest like city in Massachusetts.
Wait, but he was
And
ranking
that
it just state like
Yeah, he was just ranking the states as like by his own standards, by his experience or whatever. Anyways, he was saying how they're usually smarter there because they have a lot of universities there.
Right.
It's funny because I watched
universities are there.
I watched Conan and he's like, dude, dude, we have the dumbest people out here, and you would think because we have all these. So believe me, I'm from Boston and we have some area, but that's Conan, kind of trashing on. Just how we trash on the Dodgers.
But again,
he trashes on
they're dumb people. They're dumb people
are smart people.
Yeah.
They don't know how to change a tire, but they know their fucking physics and shit.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we
No. The tires.
Like they don't have the
no,
street smarts?
No, they don't have maybe like. Maybe they're into.
Did he get it? Did he get it?
He made it seem like he did. That's Javi Baez right there, Javi.
Yeah.
Javi's favorite.
Fuck that.
Okay,
look at that train.
Hey,
Look at that train.
Hey, that was a bomb. And you know what's crazy? The swing before
I'll hit
this.
him up and I'll let him know you want to date him.
The swing before this, he tried to go yard on him, dude. Like, and
He
he
just swiped his fucking shoulder.
He just missed it.
He went like that.
That's good, right? Not gonna throw at him.
Yeah, I hope they do.
Why?
Nah, little antics like that I don't
Check
think
out
get
this
under.
bomb though.
I mean, look how he reacted though too.
I mean, he fucking.
But he knew he got it.
Nailed
Like, right
it.
there. Like, got it.
Good,
Yeah,
right?
He
Good.
nailed it,
Good.
bro.
That's cool.
That-
No, I want them to hit him.
Why?
No, that's cool.
Well, you already hit
Nah,
him.
bro. I mean, you
The
got
flip wasn't even a
show
major
some
no,
impact.
emotion, bro. Fuck.
No, he went like this.
Hey, wait. Specifically him or anybody that does.
Look, the pitcher's
I
not
don't
even
like
looking at him.
But
He's looking at the
specifically
ball.
I
him?
hope he fucking falls into a ditch and never gets found.
specifically him. You want to get cracked or
Yes.
anybody that does that?
No, because I think it's just something wrong with that sport where they're stuck. This was talk about dated. Baseball's dated as fuck.
Did you ever bring up
You think they'd be playing in the fucking 40s right now
Did you ever bring up the 3 balls, 3 strikes?
on this podcast? No, because that's my idea. And I want to be stealing it.
How about your shit? Just to try and speed up the game,
Yeah,
get some
so
more action.
Basically, my idea is for all of you guys that haven't heard it, we need to get rid of one of these balls, and we speed up the game. We create more plays, more offensive plays, more defensive plays. Basically, just making the game that much better.
So it's basically 3 balls, 3 strikes.
Which I don't know why the 4th one. I mean, I guess the 4th one we said it was for the pitcher.
well, no, I'm saying that's just giving the pitcher an advantage.
An advantage.
Which is
Like
cool.
you're telling me is this guy can throw 3 balls and he's like perfectly
He's still
fine?
good.
Yeah. It's like, dude, why? Why is it that he gets one more pitch? The batter only gets 3 strikes and he's done. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, as hard it is to hit a baseball already, why are they making it like?
wish they get a free pitch.
Yeah, just let me. Yeah,
which is again, it's for the pitchers.
No, again, but look, but the problem is, people don't go to watch pitchers. I mean, I get you want to see a pitcher and hey, what is it called? Shutout or whatever.
Dude, if you're on the home team, if you're
no hitter,
you're going for your pitcher.
Yeah,
so I don't understand that.
No. But what I'm saying is, when you go see the game, like when a pitcher has a good game, the game is very boring, and you can stand up and clap and cheer for a no hitter or whatever, and that's great too. But that game was boring because nothing happened.
Not really.
So
if you're, I mean,
a no hitter is a no hitter.
Yeah, I've never been there, but it would be exciting. Like, hey, Foos, he has a no hitter, or
you get into it.
You're starting to cheer. Hey, it's funny because you're actually starting to cheer for nothing to happen.
Okay,
as far as others,
but the majority of the game was boring. Okay,
yeah,
like whatever you guys want to say, but it's still
yeah, I get it.
It's an effect of something cool to happen. It has to be an effect, and that's the boring game.
Yeah.
So I think it's just better for the game to speed it up and to get more action out of it.
So 3 balls and 3 strikes only.
3 strikes.
I mean, that's
how many outs? 3 outs still?
Yeah, 3 outs. Yeah.
All the old fucking coaches have to dive.
You know what the strategy?
They have to dive.
They have to be fucking wiped out by fucking
Lasorda has to die.
Wait. They're not even coaching yet.
Though. Oh, you know what
I'm talking about? They can't be on the planet Earth.
They gotta be gone for that to come into. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
4 balls, 3 balls, 3 strikes. This been going on for 200 years. Like, all right.
So you want to see the evolution of baseball already happen quicker than it is. I mean, they're trying to speed it already.
Yeah, but I think that 3 balls.
I'm trying to speed up.
It might fuck up shit.
Has it been proven that these games are going quicker? I mean,
well, they just implemented the time clock.
This
is the first year, barely.
Well, they do what? What do they do?
They put a time clock in between pitches. They have maybe like a minute and a half or so, or a minute or so, or less. I could be wrong. It could be less. Maybe 30 seconds. Maybe 30 seconds.
I want to see
20 seconds.
Up to this point, has it been proven to have made a difference? I doubt it.
What happens if he passes it?
And you know why?
Maybe they might give him a warning, but not right there. Not right there.
Hey, don't do that.
Hey, you're taking long.
Hey, come on. That's it.
You want to win or you want to win, huh?
Hey, look, I'm just.
How many of those ones exist too in baseball? Fucking dreads and.
Oh, you're seeing a lot more of that as well.
Like they all look like.
I'm just saying this game could be better, could be quicker, like more exciting. And you can argue. I don't know what makes 4 the best number. Why doesn't 5 have to be better? Huh? Like, or if for that same argument to be like, it's just a weird it's perfect right now the way it is. It's like that's just weird. I don't know how a game can be perfect. And I'm telling you, the reason to move it is because people need to see a little more action, and the games need to go by a little quicker. Bomb pop, big dog. Hey, I've been seeing a lot of bomb pops.
Ever since
what do you call those?
Bomb pop.
Bomb pops.
Well, they're like in the shape of a bomb.
Like a rocket.
Oh yeah, definitely a rocket. I see a rocket.
Yeah.
Bomb pop.
But I think it's a good thing for the sport. You know, it's just more plays, and I would say like I say, more people getting more hits, right? But then that makes opportunity for more defensive plays. You know,
like more action.
You know what? Hey. And there's nothing wrong with we're gonna try it for a season and just see what the fuck happens. If people didn't like it, we didn't like it. We just gonna reverting back.
Real quick, you know what they should try it on? Honestly, what they should try it on?
In the minors.
No, the fucking All-Star. The All-Star game should be
all about exciting.
Yeah. Like, hey, damn, it's a badass game because now it's like they have.
Now they're forced to 2 balls.
And it means something, right? The All-Star game still means something.
Winning.
No. They took that out. They took that out.
That's cool.
They took that out because
the fucking American kept winning.
Because American League kept winning, and it just didn't become fair.
If the American League won, then they get home field advantage.
Yeah.
That's how it was. Not no more.
American League was winning like
okay
18 out of 20.
Okay. Hey, why do you think that is?
I don't know.
I mean, who knows? I mean,
you know why?
Stupid, though. That's stupid.
Because traditionally, I think the American League is more offense based.
Yeah, their offense based more,
And
but it's changing.
Their
It's been
offense,
changing. It's been
their
changing.
all-star offense was fucking beating National League pitching straight up. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So they were just fucking hitting bombs, scoring more. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's the same guy or it's a different guy?
Oh shit,
That's
that
what I'm
fool
asking.
remind me of Manny Ramirez.
Yeah, he did.
It's Michael Franco
That's
from the
Michael
Phillies.
Franco.
Oh, you better run that out, my boy.
He's out.
So what am I thinking about?
All that drag in those dreads, bro.
Yeah, I wonder if those dreads actually like feel heavy. I would think they do, dude.
I think they do.
Nah, I always talk shit, but I doubt it. Fool. Hair is not heavy. Fool.
Yeah, but
I just heard
but it's
somebody told me it was.
but as thick as they wear
They grew
it.
their hair.
There's
a day,
There's
like-
another one back to back. Look,
Hair is not heavy. Fool.
It is, fool.
Old
like
Dubel
Not
Herrera.
like that, fool.
Not like
Like,
okay,
I'm
maybe not
talking
that
about-
size, but yeah.
Ounces, fool.
Well, you feel a
That's
little weight.
that's like putting something in your pocket saying,
Hey, look,
I'm
man.
so much slower because I have this thing in my
Look,
pocket.
put up like 3 curling irons.
Look, I used to have- I used to rock cornrows back in the day.
Feel a little weight.
I used to rock cornrows back in the day, and your head did feel a little bit more heavier. You know what I'm
Oh, yeah.
saying? There's a little bit more stress going on your head.
Just for your
No,
logo.
and-
cornrows, yeah, like
That's
like
what I'm
you're-
saying. But
'cause
that's
they're,
what.
they're tugging on your head.
Oh, but you know what? You're right. These are like dreads, huh?
Yeah, no, those are tugging on your head. So like that's
Tug.
it feels like pressure because it's literally pressure.
Man.
In that case, it is literal.
Yeah.
Hey, same guy or
No,
another guy?
No, there's
No,
another.
it's another guy. I'm
It's
telling you,
another
back to
fucking guy,
back.
right?
Yeah,
I'm
back
telling
to
you, they
back.
look the same.
There's a left. Yeah, I know they do.
No, this isn't the third guy. This is the second guy.
Yeah.
You already have pointed that out, right? Oh my god.
What other games are on?
Well, they supposedly canceled the Angel game. I don't know. I gotta shout out my boy Mario Gutierrez. He's checking this out. And man, guys, we were supposed to be on Baseball on Call live, and we ended up broadcasting out of Darktooth. It's, I mean, you know, we're trying to be consistent, and I'm telling you, dude, just little things like that kind of throws
We were
things
supposed
off.
to be
No,
broadcasting out of where?
Out of Baseball on Call
No,
live,
no.
which is the
Do I
new
have to say
YouTube
anything?
channel.
No, do I have to say anything, or do you know everything I want to say before I say? it?
Wait, because you couldn't find the password?
Well, yeah,
Or you
that kind
fucked
of had a
up
lot
hard?
to do with it. That had a lot to do with it.
Did you fuck up hard or you couldn't find the password?
I fucked up hard. Well, dude, I should have had. Okay, for those who
No,
don't
not
know,
that part. Not the Japan.
for those who don't know, Eric, who is the co-host, he's in Japan right now. He's hanging out there,
He's a
and
co-creator.
the only thing we forgot to mention was the login because I don't remember the login for the new Baseball on Call on YouTube. So I remember the one, but it was for I guess Darktooth, and I think that's where we're broadcasting. I don't know how. Do you want to check up on that, or
Yeah,
is
I
that
think,
confirmed?
You know what? Now that I think about it, when I got those notifications,
Yeah, a couple
They
people
were
were
for-
texting me
they
that they
were
couldn't
for-
find it, but I redirected them over to Darktooth, and sure
Yeah,
enough, they're on
it's on
there right now.
Darktooth.
It's funny. McCutcheon was one of those, but he cut him
Oh
off.
shit! Yeah, it's like a duck.
Yeah, that fool cut them all off. Remember that? Mino
Oh yeah, McCutcheon was one of the first ones who had that long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty like big.
Yeah, like when he first came on. So yeah, I think we're on Darktooth right now, which is cool. I mean,
Can you send me that one?
considering the options, huh?
Can you send me that one?
Yeah. Or just look up Darktooth 626, or you need a link.
Huh?
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about McCutcheon.
Yeah, McCutcheon got he signed with the Phillies this year. So.
No, who was it? Who was that? Was it Pierre for the Dodgers? Andre Pierre?
Andre Pierre,
Was it
Juan Pierre.
Juan Pierre.
Yeah, what about him?
Remember Juan Pierre?
Yeah. You look like him?
No, he looked like Daffy Duck without a beak.
Juan Pierre looking like Daffy Duck without a beak.
Remember when Daffy Duck get his beak blown up?
We get blasted.
I told
From-
Albert
from
to
close
check this
range.
out.
Yeah, close range.
Yeah,
When
tell
can we
Albert to
see-
check us out on let me see.
Nobody's watching us right now.
Or
right?
you know what? Wait a minute, man. I'm thrown off. Oh no, Baseball on Call live episodes. Yeah, Darktooth 626.
Send it.
I'll send it right now, brother.
Man, hey, someone make a fucking food run.
Huh?
What?
Make a food run.
I thought you already ate, brother.
Yeah, I want Taco
That
Bell.
was earlier.
No, I mean, but no.
That was real.
No, it's Yo Quiero Taco Bell.
Yo quiero uno Hawaiian. ¿Ya, Javi?
Who's asking for the link? Remember, it's Darktooth 626.
But
Ay, güey.
Alex, those crunches are coming down really hard.
Yeah. Well,
That's a big no-no, especially cornets.
short-
I'm
short-
putting you
short-
down. You're good.
Oh, got it.
We hit that right there, brother.
Damn.
Was that McCutcheon?
Yeah.
Yeah, McCutcheon 1 yard.
Fool's fucking swing, dude. I was just swing like, oh fuck, let me get it out of here. It's out. It's gone.
Like super fast.
Like just
Yeah, he has some bat speed
like
for
a
sure.
quick,
I think he
like,
still has a little bit of that.
just quick with it. Yeah. Like it wasn't long. It was just like a
That's cool.
laser beam. What do you do?
He like tipped his hat when he
No,
touched
you
them.
wrote.
He
¿Qué onda,
usually does
plebes?
that. That's his thing.
No, you wrote ¿Qué onda, plebes?
Check it out.
I put that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Funny. They don't even want to show the replay. It was just you see that?
Seeds?
Yeah, they threw a bunch of seeds up and caught. That was tight. Never seen that.
Yeah, little antics. You see people having more fun now, which is good. It's good for the game.
This fool's having a lot of fun with all that fucking pink on.
And it makes for good when they go back to show the highlights, you like seeing stuff like that. You're like, oh
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
look what he did,
Yeah, that's true.
It just helps the game out more.
They need the help, man.
Man,
Man, are they really not gonna show a fucking replay of the home run?
I don't know, dude. What the fuck?
I'm telling you, because it was like just a
well, if you look
nothing.
at the it's a Chicago station showing the game. I mean,
fuck
granted,
does
we're
that mean?
watching it on the network, but
they don't replay.
they're on the
fucking
Chicago
other-
feed.
They kind of hate a bit.
They might be hating a bit, yeah.
Hey,
Fuck.
kind of funny.
That might be a tradition. Who knows? They don't show replays. For reals. They don't show replays for the other team's fucking bombs. Come on, man. Really?
They ain't gonna show it, brother.
Damn.
They're gonna act
Well,
like
not even a
it's
replay.
MLB Network.
it never happened.
Yeah, it's MLB Network, but they're showing
There's
the
no,
Chicago
like, well,
feed.
McCutcheon goes,
Chicago,
fucking show us.
Chicago Cubs.
Because you got a thing.
Cachorros de Chicago.
Harvey, stop.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, hey, dude. Some of these producers or whatever,
Corny.
they're not doing their job.
The
dude.
athletic,
What?
the athletic commercials and stuff. Is that what you mean?
No. I was talking about like producers
For the
or I
baseball.
say directors of the broadcasts
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
these games are just
Well,
terrible.
look, a home run is a pretty major thing, a pretty major feat
yeah,
in a
because it's
game.
from the
Why
major
wouldn't you want to
leagues,
show?
Joey.
Replay.
What was that?
Because it's from the major leagues.
I don't get it.
But yeah,
They said
usually
that's a
home
major
runs get
thing.
replays, whether it's
Yeah,
home
man.
team or visitors. They
Fuck.
usually get replays.
That's what I'm saying. Forget just this instance. I'm just saying I don't think they do as good of a job as they could have. Because a lot of times, like two things are happening at once, and they can split screen. Like, hey, we want to see this, but we also want to see that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if it's two big enough things, like, come on, just split screen it.
Because you got to figure wherever the game's at, you're gonna have fans watching for both fucking sides.
Yeah.
No, regardless of whose network it is.
Mhm.
So it's like, fuck, can I see a replay of my boy?
The whole thing is to be able to have the perspective of being there, and also the advantage of just being able to be everywhere with the cameras, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Right.
that's-
It's like, hey, you're in here and you're also have access to all of it. So
Yeah.
wherever you want to look, you can pretty much.
Yeah.
Is that
I just
thing,
think
you know what I mean?
I just think that a lot of producers, I noticed that a lot with football lately,
How you know?
that the producers are just like, the directors are just
Dropping the ball.
Yeah, like it's like, dude, I want to see this. Like, for example, when they start a match, they all line up, right? They all line up against each other,
The little kids.
and then they go past each other and they all high five each other. Sometimes there's beef. Sometimes one of these players is from the old team,
Yeah.
from the
So
other
you
team.
just want to see a little
Just
tension.
kind of, a little bit like, hey,
Let me see.
let me see what
A little
happens,
interaction.
like,
And
You know?
they don't show that.
yeah, and they don't show it.
Yeah.
And that's what I was talking about.
Sometimes the benches get a little like,
Yeah, that's where I had brought up where it's like, all right, cool. Like I'll pay a premium to watch a full season of a Major League Baseball season. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But the premium, like, all right, now me as a consumer, I'm gonna ask to get some access. Let me
Yeah.
get some mics
Yeah.
on some players. Actually, they don't even have to get mic. Just they have the boomsticks. They have those big, like, what I'm saying, those big,
Yeah.
like looking coned type mics. Like,
Yeah.
turn me up on that. I want to.
Yeah.
I want to have the
I mean,
ability.
Doug,
To
I
hear
want
that.
You at least want access to it.
Yeah, have access, have the ability. If I'm gonna be dishing out like what, almost $160-$200 for the season, like, dude, you would think like
Yeah, like
consumers should be able
What
to
am I
like
getting
it's literally
dictate
just
what they want to
access
see.
to the game, to the players, to the that's what you want.
Yeah, I want
So,
different views. I
yeah.
want to have that access.
Hey, you know what? I think, like out of
Whatever happened to the camera? They used to be right there on the
At
off
home
the,
plate?
The home plate. Remember
Yeah, I
that?
think that was a Fox thing, and
hey, you know what?
I don't know.
Yeah, when you think about it, I think baseball is really behind on like we're watching them play, but we have no idea what they're saying or how they're feeling. In basketball, I mean, boom, you see it right away. Fuck, or like, you know, hey, you're almost on the court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You hear the
cameras are there, bro.
You hear
Cameras are there. Right here, it's like we're just watching these from like miles.
But it
away.
could also be the fact that it's a field and the players are scattered around. You know, left field, center field. I mean, there's a good distance between that.
But they could do a better job of something.
But see, that's what I'm saying. They should have like a little camera, little cutouts, little picture in picture of the players. You know, the star players. See how they're setting up. See, hey, this guy's going. Like, talk about, hey, where does this guy go?
Shit,
that's Rizzo right there.
Where does he normally go?
Bonkers.
What is that player that's in that position where the ball might go doing?
Yeah, right now. What is he doing real quick?
Yeah.
I mean, they have so many cameras. You would think if you do pay a premium to get a certain package, and you could choose like, all right, dude, I want to see like Bryce Harper. I want to see Bryce Harper get ready on deck. I want to see Bryce Harper interact with people on the dugout.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to see Bryce Harper go down, and I want a camera down there him taking cuts in the cage. They have cages down there.
That would be fucking. You know what I'm saying? Extra access right here. That'd be dope.
So I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this has been
especially with
talked about
with these huge contracts that they're doing.
That would be some dope interaction.
Where there's like, you know, for 10 years or however long, like they're literally going like, hey, this is our brand pretty much for the next 10 years.
So this is what we need from you.
So it's like
we're gonna pay you this much, but we're gonna have access from you.
Because obviously everybody fucking like
that's
you think he's worth the money. Yeah. Because everybody actually wants to see him fucking. They want to see him do everything. So yeah, give us some more access. Mic them up here and there. We'll have the option to.
You're saying just for like,
you know.
No, what? Like say you okay. For example, us as Dodger fans, they have Sportsnet LA, right, to watch the Dodgers. So say you have that. How about Sportsnet LA? Also, you know, since everybody all of a sudden is trying to cash on stuff, like for example, ESPN Plus, right? So let's say Sportsnet LA now has a Sportsnet LA Plus. All right. Well, we're gonna charge you a premium of $25, $30 a month, hopefully less. Nevertheless, they start telling you like, all right, well, if you go on the Plus, then we're gonna give you access. We have all these cameras. You're gonna have the ability to watch all these cameras, and you could choose. You have camera
on deck circle.
You can't on deck circle. Just the dugout. If you say, you know, sometimes, you know, I'll admit the game's sometimes slow, and you do want to see what the dugout is. And hey, every now and then they go live. The players could choose to go, hey, this is pretty funny. Like we should put this up. You know what I'm saying? Where they're responsible. Like obviously don't say bad stuff. Yeah. But little things like that, like where
you're having to worry about cameras.
It's all about it.
No, they gotta worry about what they say.
Forget that part. No, because I don't think we should be like maybe like, hey, audio. I don't know about audio, but we should have like different cameras, different angles.
Kurt angles?
Different Kurt angles to watch, because like people want access. People want more access than just this fucking game.
Hey, but do they have any other sport that does that sort of?
Any other sport that does
what we're talking?
Giving you access?
No, but it's weird because they are going to that thing. They are going to that mode where they sell the rights to one provider, one distributor, and then they kind of let that person like that. People just kind of like, honestly, like make fucking horrible judgment calls, dude. Because for example, like you know the Dodgers are with Spectrum, right? Well, what if Spectrum's just not doing a good job of like producing a content of the Dodgers, and it's like people are just like, dude, like this shit kind of sucks. We're having to get their fucking service to get this fucking. We have to get a certain package to get this, and it's like, you know, I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying they are doing a bad job. I'm just saying like, what if? And then it's like, well, you know, these guys are selling the rights. Every network, every sport now, every team, especially here in the US, is selling to one specific provider. You know, the Lakers Spectrum, the Dodgers Spectrum, what is it, Angels? Where are the Angels?
Fox Sports Net.
Fox Sports Net. You know, like you have to have these channels to get these fucking to watch these guys' games. It's like everyone's doing it, but the problem is like
not doing it right.
They're not doing it. I mean, well,
they're not doing a service to the consumer. Yeah. The consumer just like they're used to it already.
Yeah,
that's the problem. The consumer's so used to just seeing a regular baseball game. You know,
what does that mean when they go that way?
It's a shift. That means
This will be hitting that way.
so Harper's up right now, and everybody's on the right side of the field as far as the outfielders. So they're expecting them to pull, which means they're most likely the pitcher is going to go inside. It'll be kind of silly to have everybody shifted and then the pitcher's attacking them outside. He's just going to go the other way, and it's going to be an easy base hit.
Look at the first two pitches.
They have to pitch him accordingly.
Look at
There's one outside. He might have missed a spot. Who knows?
Yeah.
How's Harper doing, by the way?
Look at the catchers.
Oh, down the middle. Most likely he's going to get caught. No, wow. He found a hole.
How's this?
That was probably the left fielder.
BTW.
Harper's he's doing all right. He's starting to hit some bombs. I know this last couple of weeks he's been finally hitting some like Bryce Harper type bombs. So it just took him a while to get started.
I think I heard he hit his second longest home run.
Yeah, just not too long ago. Yeah, he did. I don't know how far it was, but it was up there.
What's a high home run? Like
a high home run is anything over 440, like 430, 440. You're already hitting. That's a bomb. You know.
Remember we were asking about that? I was asking about that. What is actually a bomb?
What's considered a bomb?
Well, we considered a bomb a home run that's hit really high, and it goes pretty far. More. What do we say the stance? More than 10? More than 5? 5 rows back? More than 10 rows back?
About
7?
Definitely 10 rolls is a bomb.
What's happening? Just because of pitches or because
pitcher went out?
They're taking him out, and they
top of the ninth.
And they feel he did a good job.
Oh yeah,
he might have been. He might. I didn't see who the pitcher was, but he was probably the closer. Yeah, that was probably the starter. Our main camera we just went out, so I'm recharging it right now. So yeah, man. So
that's the only game that's on.
Javi, I don't know. Did you want to kind of check real quick?
Well, that's MLB, so
yeah.
Assuming that's the only game that's going to be.
Check to see if the Angels might have started because we're saying they got canceled, but we're not sure if it got canceled or if it just got postponed.
Twins?
I would think postponed.
Twins, Angels?
Yeah, maybe the Angels weren't even. Yeah, no.
No, it said postponed.
They're not. This is a regular show. I don't think the Angels are ready.
Oh my God, Guerrero.
They probably don't even have a tarp.
You know his son playing, right?
Yeah, Vlad Jr. He's with the Blue Jays, and he got player of the week this past week. Wow. He went on a little like three home runs like in 3 games type of deal.
According to who? Player of the week.
According to MLB. MLB chooses they choose a pitcher and a player of the week every week.
Oh shit.
I don't know what they get.
Besides the
but they get the accolades for sure.
Yeah. Is those 2 fools still hot? Bellinger and
Bellinger, although he didn't do much in this game, but yeah, he was hitting over 400, but now he finally went down, so he's at like 396, 397.
Bellinger and I think he's from
NBC Sports Chicago.
Who's the other dude?
So NBC Sports is like
dudes that were
Chicago
hot.
has the rights to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
they always play.
NBC Sports has the rights to Chicago.
They're
the Cubs games.
Who does?
So, I said up there, look, NBC Sports Chicago. So they must have the rights for the Cubs games.
So they're pretty much.
Oh, isn't that one of their hats? Like
no,
like
that's
a classic hat.
Yeah, that's they were rocking those hats in like the fucking
like in the 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
That's a classic Wrigley Field hat.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. You know, you buy that hat is like legendary.
You take that hat like that to a baseball game.
Yeah, that's a souvenir too. You know, you go home, it's like, dude, I got one of them OG.
Just don't put it in the wash.
I think that guy came dressed like that. I don't think they were giving it out. I think that guy came dressed like that.
You think he came?
You would have seen everybody with those hats.
Oh yeah, that's true. You would see a lot more people.
A lot more people, correct. I think that guy probably
people losing a lot of traditions shit.
Yeah.
Traditional.
That shit was
traditions.
I mean, yeah, we're wearing those type of hats. Wouldn't it be cool, like do a night like that?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Why hasn't baseball like turned back the clock?
It would be literally cool because it'd be cold.
No, not. But like if they do a turn back the clock night, like, dude, we're gonna dress all in 20s attire.
The people?
It'll be cool if they do decades.
Oh yeah, you know what?
If they do decades, like every month it's a different decade.
Like maybe not every
but,
month.
But I'm saying,
no.
one night.
Yeah, one night.
It's one night. It's a turn back the clock night. This month it's 20s night.
But what are the Cholos gonna do for 1990?
Oh wait, like the crowd has dresses like that? Like for the crowd?
Maybe
for the crowd,
or people come out with their jerseys, you know, like a lot of people have old jerseys.
That's
they
true.
want to show off.
Yeah, Mike
like,
Piazza, if it's 90s or whatever.
Yeah.
They could,
Eric Harris.
That's what I'm saying. They could do either or. They could use
Sal,
the fashion, or they could bring an old school player's jersey.
Dylan.
But that's I mean, I don't see why they haven't done that yet. But yeah, where they do every decade is taken care of every month.
Dylan something.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool.
Someone
be
just
very cool.
Guys, someone just texted me.
Sexted you?
Yeah, my brother-in-law Albert is watching.
Oh, what's up?
Oh wait,
What's up, Albert?
Did he put anything?
How do you pronounce that?
Yeah, you got to go now.
How do you pronounce that last name?
What is that? Who's that? Para what?
Paralyzed Diamond, is that
No, I don't think that's him. But he's probably watching.
Sussex?
Oh, what's up, Worm? Right here, we're just chilling. We're talking about baseball. We're watching the Cubs versus the Phillies, 9th inning. We were going to tune into the Angel game, but looks like the Angels got canceled because it rained out here in SoCal. I guess it must have rained hard. I'm telling you, I don't think that grounds crew was ready for the rain. I didn't even know it was going to rain.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere.
They probably don't even have a tarp ready and set up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, I mean, you would think the tarp crew, like, weather is, like, their main thing.
Yeah,
like,
you got to know about what it's about to rain.
I'm not trying to blame them. Who knows why the real reason is, but I got to think the rain had a lot to do with it. And they probably didn't cover it correct. I don't know. Who knows? But, yeah, we were supposed to watch the Angel Twins game.
By the time we logged on, fucking
it was so scattered
Dodgers
though.
had
These
gotten fucking wiped out.
it was the rain was so scattered that I don't understand why they were.
It was scattered. It was because I work out in Cyprus. It was starting to rain, not hard, but you could tell it was going to start coming down hard. So I started busting out of there, and then little by little, it just started kind of like finishing. I guess. I mean, did it rain out here in La Puente?
I was in Hacienda Heights and it sprinkled.
Yeah, it was like light sprinkle. But in Upland, it was hailing like crazy. So
It's called hailing like a mother.
yeah, so it was like fucking some areas got hit and others didn't barely got hit.
So yeah, it's the
Fucking sun was out over here.
It's the quintessential scattered showers.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, man. So the Cub Philly game, and we lost our main camera right now, so we're trying to charge that up. The Cub Philly game is in the 9th inning. Cubs are up 8-4. What is that? 1 out? Yeah, 1 down. And they're about to win.
It's not too early to say who's hot. Teams?
Dude, not really. It's pretty safe to say the Dodgers are one of the hottest teams. Cubs are also one of the hottest teams. And I'm trying to think of who else is one of the hottest teams, but we already have an idea who's gonna be like in there, but it's still early for teams to get in it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Are there any new teams that are?
New teams kind of like starting to make a
roster?
turn. Maybe the Padres, maybe San Diego. You know what I'm saying? Maybe San Diego's starting to kind of win some games and starting to make somewhat of a push.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. What was that, Caesar?
You can hear me?
Kind of, yeah. Did you mute your mic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
What's Caesar saying?
Caesar saying that he's hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, you starving?
Yeah, he's hungry and he's trying.
Hey, there were some tacos, and I
trying to
think
get
they
something.
still have them. Like, what's everybody trying to eat? Because I already ate. I can't eat past. Well, now I finished at 6 o'clock, so I'm done. I'm done until.
Yeah, you're sticking with it.
Yeah, until like 12 or 1.
You've still been
next
on
week.
that diet?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's your results.
Yeah.
6-pack and everything?
It's working.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, look at that. It's a foul.
Yeah, if anything, I just got arm definition of anything going on.
You're still doing the
burpees. Yeah.
1,000 burpees a day or what?
I'm still at 50.
Yeah.
I do 50. Yeah.
Hey, how often do people get hurt with fly balls? I'm
I'm
talking about
it's
like
rare.
those fucking like shots.
Yeah, it's rare. I
It's
mean,
rare?
I don't know. I guess it would be rare, but to be honest with you, they if you go to games, you see that netting right there.
Uh-huh.
They have that netting now like on the hot spots of first base and third base side. So they have tried to and I know at Yankee Stadium they've had like a bad history of people getting cracked, and I think lastly was a baby who got hit. Yeah, and then since then they've had nets since.
Damn.
Yeah, man. But it is kind of rare though, regardless. I mean, and it's surprisingly rare.
I know. I was gonna say surprisingly, because I was seeing like, what? How do you get out of that shit? Like, you might not even be paying attention.
You might not even be paying attention. Yeah.
I know Japan has whenever one goes out, I think they shoot like sirens or some shit. I can take it super serious, like, ooh, and they go check on you and shit.
Oh, really? Because I mean, if there's a fly ball, more times than not, I think ushers are trained to go down there just to check up on you to see if you hurt your hand or not. They got to check up on you. You know what I'm saying?
I saw Japan though; they're serious about that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So they make a big deal. Yeah. Turn your mic on if you can, brother.
I was watching a documentary on how Japan, their fields are like fucking netted up. All the foul territory,
and it makes sense,
is netted up. You pretty much almost can't even really hit it into the stands.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess, and in terms of trying to get a ball, that sucks. But I think Japan probably takes their safety a little bit more serious. Yeah, which makes sense.
They're just all about the fucking safety. As opposed
I'm
to
safety first, but it's come on, guys. Like, I don't want to do that here. No. Now, should there be a net maybe to slow the ball down or something?
Well, in the hot zones, and they have been putting up nets, Javi.
But
they have.
Yeah, but that's about it.
You said a baby got hit once.
People
in New York.
Well, sorry, if you're not paying attention, you got your baby. Like,
oh, come on.
Hey, but sometimes they're just like,
they should be. Hey, honestly, people with babies should be honestly warned at the gate. Like, hey, you have a baby. Okay, we need you. Please be careful with your baby. Please be paying attention to where you're sitting and where the ball is, whatever.
You have a warning on the back of your ticket. You also have a warning. They start giving out warnings before the game. They like on the PA. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
But I know a lot of people are not paying attention.
I'm not talking about like, hey, like let's figure out how to not get sued. I'm talking about let's make sure these people are like aware, like that someone told them to their face.
Yeah, but what does that?
That should be maybe the ushers.
Hey, we told you.
That should maybe be the ushers. Hey, make sure you keep an eye on that baby because if they, especially if they know that that's a place where a lot of foul balls go, where they do where the ushers do warn them.
Surprisingly though, like you would think there'd be a lot of people getting hurt, and there's not.
There's not, yeah, I mean, and it's
which
like
is weird.
But when
all those people taking their gloves and all that, imagine that was gone.
But when they do get hurt, bro, it's kind of a big deal. I mean, I don't know, but I maybe less than a handful of people have died. You know what I'm saying?
Just the dumbass ones, and I'm okay.
They're not dumb, bro.
No, you just don't pay attention.
Okay, not unable to focus. We don't want those people reproducing. Oh damn! I forgot that's going on.
That's just an unfortunate thing that happened.
Oh, look at that! Something wrong with that.
Alex can't be on the podcast.
Talk about.
Don't slip me down.
Are the Phillies down to the last strike?
Yeah.
Oh
wait, this is a Cubs station.
Yeah, this is a Cubs station, but it's on the network.
Okay. That's why they didn't show that Philly home run.
Yeah, they ain't gonna fuck. Dude, we're winning by 4 anyway, so who cares?
Hey, who's that?
Look, they could win. They could come back right now, and then Caesar won't be able to go eat.
Who's that? Is it the White Sox? That they kind of hate, like they're.
No, so that was Hawk and the White Sox. They were very homer. They were a homer team. Yeah. But I mean, that's what the broadcaster Hawk. He retired last year, I think.
But he was known for that.
He
or no?
He was known for that, and it's kind of like those characters. Like we talked about how Chicago used to have Harry Carey. Mm-hmm. Kind of just roll with him. You know what I'm saying? He's just a character, and that's what Hawk was. Like, yeah, he was very homerish.
Well,
so Javi, do that impression. Ask you. $1 million.
I don't know how to do it.
Well, just ask him, Harry Carey.
Do you know who Harry Carey is?
$1 million. Who's Harry Carey?
We just finished talking about
the guy in the Cubs, the fucking little squinkly guy, motherfucker.
The little squinkly guy,
the old man. The announcer.
All right.
I don't know shit about him. Other than I know how.
That's
how. Well, think about it though. But think about it.
He was back then.
Yeah, he's more Meyer. Like for somewhere in there, I kind of like. I know who this fool is. Yeah. There you go. Back to the picture.
And that's gonna do it right there. Come back into the picture. The Cubs win. Cubs win.
What happened to Baez? Got cracked in the knee 2 days ago or something.
Did he? He got hit.
Yeah, but obviously he came back. He came back with the vengeance. He hit a bomb.
He's already played.
He hit a home run. Javi Baez hit a bomb.
Not Baez. The pitcher.
You're talking about Pedro Baez. Yeah, I didn't.
It was like a
Dodger.
straight to the knee.
Yeah,
The Dodger fish.
Like 103, 104.
103 mile per hour comebacker to his knee.
To the kneecap.
How does that sound?
It's weird because he put his knee in front of the other knee. Did you guys notice that?
Did you see
Like,
that?
I think it was like
it was
oh,
coming
shit.
back, and then he puts the right knee in front of it.
Yeah.
And
So it
then
was.
it hits this knee.
I think it was.
I mean, I don't know which worse, the
I mean,
outside of the knee,
bro,
or the
you-
inside of the knee.
I think the
but
outside, the inside is
Inside's
worse.
probably
Bro, when they
worse.
throw a
Totalmente.
103 mile per hour fastball at your body, you'll be surprised what kind of instincts you're gonna fucking
None?
try to do. You know, just like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
put
just-
my fucking.
We've always said it. If a lion rushes you, what are you gonna do? Like, that's your instinct.
You
right?
put your leg and your arms out
Like-
first, and that's what the lion takes a bite out of first, right? Right there, your arms are gone.
Like, what do you do? This?
Your arm and your legs done.
I would try to put that fool in like a
The lion?
either
That
like
fool, the lion.
but with your feet. Like, so you let that fool come at you, yeah, he's gonna like, but then you do that thing where you go like that,
We're gonna fucking.
Fuck,
and then
dude.
you just try to choke that fool out like sick. Yeah, he's gonna
Ah,
tear,
yeah,
he's
no,
gonna
you're-
tear your back up, probably.
You're
your
saying
legs
gouge him in
up.
the eyes, huh? Like, just gouge
Yeah,
his
yeah,
eyes.
so he can't
Fuck,
see you.
dude, but damn. Not even. Like, how do you gouge a big ass mouth?
Oh, not a mouth.
No, I know, but how do you get to his eyes with that big ass mouth? And,
Yeah,
the
this
side,
dude's
bro.
fucking
Just
mouth
fucking
like this.
bah, fool.
yeah, that's impossible.
Good luck with
Hey,
that.
just pop him out, fool.
Good luck with that.
Us.
We're saying Javi versus a dog, you know?
Javi, who wins?
Oh, fool.
Like,
Tear up a dog.
yeah,
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get cut. I'm gonna.
it's
get
true though. It's
cut
like,
a
hey,
little
he's
bit.
gonna bite me, but I'm
Hey,
gonna
fool.
fucking like.
That fool's
He's gonna
get
put
it.
his weight on the dog. Fool.
Where would you hit it? You would go for his leg or
Fool, I'm
for
gonna
his
break- I'm
midsection,
gonna
for his
break one of his
balls?
legs first. Okay, I'm gonna break one of his
We're
legs.
talking about like a German Shepherd.
Let's just say I would even give him. Hey, I would even give him like, go ahead, grab my left hand.
That way, he's
Like,
like stuck
because
here
I'm
already.
gonna do all kinds of damage with my right. All kinds. You're never gonna be a
Like you'll
dog
gouge
again.
his eyes and all that.
We're gonna be a dog again.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh shoot!
oh,
like
shit.
you're gonna get me. Yes, you
The only-
are gonna
The
get
only
me.
reason we brought
But
this
I'm
up
gonna
is
get you bad.
those people that get attacked by dogs, right? And they're just like, Javi was like, "Fool, like you gotta, you gotta take one of them out."
When I just when I'm at whatever, and there's a dog
Caesar,
that's
go
just
ahead, man.
nonstop barking. Hey, when there's a dog that's nonstop barking, I just like in my mind I'm like, I wish they would. I wish you just could, like, if you ever did, I'd just fucking.
I think part of his instinct. I mean, like you're just scared. It's like a dog. You're not used to a fucking animal attacking you. So it's like, oh, you're like, but once you like
know what
realize,
it
like,
is?
all right, fuck
Yeah,
this shit.
yeah. What the thing is, you need to understand is you have to take it serious. This attack, you have to take it serious. So you have to start thinking right away what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it. How is it gonna get done?
You got to have a game plan.
Yeah, because
More or less.
people are just like they don't want to take it down, like take it to that level. Like they're more like, oh, maybe he won't bite me. Maybe if I just like, back up or yell at him, he won't bite me. Like sometimes you just gotta take the fucking fight to the dog, so that you don't get hurt. You know what I mean? Like if you're the aggressor, like let's just say if you wait for a dog to come at you, then he might bite you. Like if you start backing up or if you turn around and try to run. But if you run after that fool and you grab that fool and you like stomp him out a little bit, he might
Stomp him
might
out.
just be like, all right, like I just got to chill on this fool. But look, the thing is, we have reason. So even under attack, even if the dog's biting you, even if he's like gnawing on your arm, you have to think like, okay, like I'm gonna grab this fool's hand, like his paw, and I'm just gonna jerk to one side, just
Go this way.
pop.
Yeah.
Broken. That's it. I don't need that much power to break where his paw is and his leg is. Just stop. Broken. Then I'm gonna gouge his eyes.
I think it's hard to break a paw, bro,
Nah, I don't think it's that hard.
because it's so thick. At least it looks like it's thick. You know what I'm saying?
Look, okay, how about this? How about I do enough damage, like I kind of twist his ankle in a way where I jerk it enough.
I
where
think
he's
that
like-
would be easy
he
because they
doesn't-
have skinny ass
like
legs.
where he can't put his weight on it.
yeah,
Imagine can't put his weight on one of his hands or both of them, the
Can't
front
walk.
ones or the back ones.
can't walk.
So
with
that's
it.
pretty much like he's done. He's more like, oh, I'm almost.
He's not mobile.
Yeah, he's not mobile.
Yeah, I think it would be a lot easier to break an ankle than a paw.
No, but no, I don't think so. I mean,
You don't think so?
oh yeah, maybe you're right. But just because you have a leverage on it because of the way the foot is. But I don't know. I think a paw is a lot smaller, so why wouldn't less power be required?
Who's this for? I'm trying to think of players that
The
aren't.
pitcher,
I don't know. He was
Samardzija.
that guy right there, number 7. He looks Indian. This one.
Mm-hmm.
His name's Samardzija?
No, the Samardzija is the Samardzija. That's the pitcher. The Samardzija is the pitcher.
He looks Indian.
What does that mean?
How long are we going?
Oh, just a few more. It looks like the game. Oh, at least the available games are done. So we're just gonna watch a little bit of the highlights and probably wrap it up.
What do you think?
I mean, I like where we took it though. I like where we took it as far as giving out the ideas that we have, what we would do as far as the ball three. That's a great idea. I think that's a good idea. Implementing in the All-Star game. And then obviously the access on networks, maybe they should look to maybe offer more access if they're going to be paying. I mean, if they're going to be charging certain rates, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like they could do something with that where they could further extend their network.
Well, get more out of it, or give the fans more of what they want, and more of what
do they want?
I think fans is their money and they want it now. No, it's their team and they want access to it now. So I think more access means
where's that?
Happier customers.
So that's me right there.
And not only that, they have the ability also to charge. If they're going to charge, then okay. Then if you're going to charge, we'll pay. But this is what we need as a consumer.
Yeah.
We need more access. Give us more access.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you charge me $50 to like watch them anyways. If you charge me $70, then I
And to be honest, bro,
pay $20 more and I just get more.
Yeah,
access.
and to be honest, I mean, you look at sports, and I'm because we're out here in LA, but you look at Sportsnet LA, and yeah, I mean, they do have baseball content. Backstage Dodgers. You go. You take a look into one of they focus on one player, and he's kind of just you're at the hotel with them, or in the they're cooking something up, or they're doing charity work
around the clock though.
That's around the clock, not during the game.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
But actually, you know what? I was watching a Dodgers a backstage Dodgers, and they had Hill and Kershaw mic'd up in one of the games. And yeah, they were supposedly calling the game, and they were just talking, and that was very entertaining. And I think a lot of people would, if they could watch that live and have the ability to choose that live, I think that's something that would be kind of very interesting to have the ability to choose during a live game.
Yeah,
especially with baseball.
Especially with baseball because there's a lot of downtime. Exactly.
Downtime.
Yeah, man. So yeah, like I said, we were hoping this is episode 6 of Baseball on Call Live. We're on Dark Tooth right now. We were supposed to be on Baseball on Call Live, but we had technical difficulties early, and we're back on Dark Tooth for now. Eric is in Japan. He's going to join us back next week, and then it'll be pretty interesting to listen to what Eric did in Japan. One can only imagine. Javi, did you give him money? To get you something?
No, I told him that if he found something, he could hit me up, and then I just sent him money through Zelle.
Yeah, I gave him $100, and I told him just to come up on a shirt, maybe I don't know, some shades, some shoes.
Oh, I fucked that up.
Something.
I should have ordered something.
I mean, it's not a regular thing that someone goes to Japan.
The only thing I thought was like something I can't get out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
something with some like Japanese writing, something like cool, like
exactly. Maybe. That would be cool, man. And so yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what he does as far as what he did out there. But like I said, this is episode 6 of Baseball on Call Live. What do you guys think, man? Should we call it a wrap?
I think so, because there's not that many games.
Yeah, I mean, do we really want to call the cheap ass Giants?
No,
cheap ass Giants.
They're whack. Yeah, Giants are whack this year. Yeah, they're like in last place.
This year. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, take it easy, Barry Bonds.
I'm just saying they beat us all the time, right? So you can't talk shit.
All right, take it easy.
Well, we like to think.
I don't know shit about baseball, but I know that they beat us.
Well, they've gotten some world championships more than the Dodgers, of course. Yeah, they had a good run, like a 4 to 6 year run where
Atlanta, for some reason, I think 90s team.
Yeah, definitely 90s. They were the 90s team.
I consider the 90s.
At least in the NL for sure.
What do you think of the 90s? I think of Cholos. So whenever I think of Atlanta, I think of Cholo.
Like
Cholo team, like Cholo hats, Cholo's work,
Mariners.
ETL.
Mariners because of Griffey.
Mariners?
Yeah, they were up there. They were good. Man. Like early 90s, yes.
Mentality.
Early to mid 90s.
And I think in the 90s, I do think of Domes.
Domes? Oh yeah. No, I don't. I think
Oh, dome stadiums.
Yeah, I
like
think
they were high tech.
Yeah. So once again, guys, episode 6, we're about to call it a wrap. We'd like to thank Alex. Alex,
filling in.
you got any handles or anything like that?
What do you mean, honey?
I don't know. Follow me on this. You can check out my. Yeah. And then of course, Javi. Look, if you guys look at the shadow, it looks like there we go. Javi finally shows
1990s
himself.
video right there.
Yeah, it looks like a totally 1990s
Dude,
video.
How like this camera makes everything look big.
Harvey.
Oh, wow.
Stop that right now.
Oh.
Anyways, thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, Baseball on Call Live, man. We're gonna be back on Baseball on Call Live, the YouTube channel. It just so happened that it just worked out where we went back to the Darktooth 6261. But we'll be back next week. Eric should be back, and then we'll get a little bit more insight as far as what he did out in Japan. This is it, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Baseball on Call Live, episode 6 is a wrap.
Where the fuck's the camera?
Right there, brother.
I was telling.
All right, guys. Peace out, man. Late.
For real, though. Like,